Alrighty. How are we doing today? Let me just make sure everything is working because we all know that things break when. And. Alright. Let's see. Got audio? Sounds like it. Let's turn up. Excellent. Hey, happy holidays. I just wanted to hop on here, talk about a couple things real quick. I'm not going to do one of those 2-hour streams. Let's see. Let's get Midjourney going here. Midjourney is up, and I am. Last time I was on here, I was talking about, everyone is so crazy right now about AI art and copyright infringement and all that, and it's really important. It's got to it's got to be worked out, but in my head, what I'm seeing is I'm tending, and again, this isn't hard evidence or anything, but I'm seeing that this sucks, but it was the price to pay. I feel so. Facebook and all these social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, there's the famous saying is, if something is free, then you're the product. and that's what's going on with all these social medias. They sell our data and our basically all our information. And it's not just text descriptions of our personality and our surfing, our internet trends and preferences. It's also, I'm pretty sure in all the social media platforms, they are allowed to use our imagery. And I got to remember I remember a while back it was like they're allowed to use the imagery to promote their own, to basically advertise. And it brought up a whole thing, and people started doing these silly little posts like, I do not authorize. That doesn't void out the terms of services that you agreed to. That's silly things your aunt will repost to drive you crazy. They own your images. They don't own it. They have rights to your image. I guess a copyright, not your copyright, not to the same extent, but they have a copyright to your images that you post on their services. That is why it is free for us to use these social media, because they can now monetize our information and our data. Included in that data are the photos and images that we post. So Midjourney and these other AIs, they may be scraping, harvesting, whatever you want to call it. Totally legitimate. Well, in legal, basically legally being able to do this. And it's, I don't think you can revoke that. I think maybe we can do an opt-out from here on, but I think if this is the case, if I understand it correctly, um, your the images you've posted have been monetized and by those social media platforms and sold to uh, um, Midjourney or Stable Diffusion, to build their models. It's interesting. I don't know. It's all going to develop. Anyway, okay. So, Midjourney has these new styles, 4A and 4B, and they are broken. No, it's not as bad as it seems. Well, I think I found an issue. So, what I was doing yesterday was, let's make sure we're on fast. Done. Okay. So let's put in a prompt, and we're gonna go Santa. Oh, there we go. Esport logo of Santa. And Esport logo of Santa. Style 4B. We'll keep it square since it's a logo. Let's give it quality 2. Is there anything else I need to throw in there? Okay, let's see what that spits back. Watch this just bombs on me. Just bombs. And we find out that, oh my gosh, it does work. No, I messed with this for a long time. So if this comes back with a legitimate image, I'm gonna delete this video. Delete it. Sorry to get on that tangent about the terms of service thing. That's kind of a bummer. Christmas is in a couple days. We don't need to be thinking about that. All right. Tick tock, tick tock. I had a lot of coffee. You gotta be kidding me. Did this just work? You crazy beast. It worked. Huh. So I'm going to go back to what I was getting. So this is what I was getting yesterday. I could not get the edges to work. Oh, was it? Oh, I think I see what I did. Holy cow. This is going to be a good learning experience, real quick. So, it's not what I thought, but I'm adapting here. Image. So, we're going to take this prompt that I just threw in there. This is how we're going to replicate the issue. Esport. You give it a non-square aspect ratio, 2:3. I'm not using my custom parameters thing, so you guys can see what I'm cranking out. Oh, this is hilarious. It's great when you learn on the fly. Tick tock, tick tock. So, if I'm correct, the edges will get clipped from this. Why I was doing it as a 3-2. Look at that. I wasted so many hours. Come on. So, there it is. It's clipped. It's because I put the aspect ratio in, and basically I didn't even realize I was putting the aspect. I've gotten so used to throwing aspect ratios. If you're doing a logo, keep it square. As you can see, these are all clipped. But let's run with this. Let's make something a little bit cool. Let's take this same eSport logo of Santa. We're not going to use the aspect ratio. I'm just going to punch this in. It's eSport logo Santa. Let's make him a eSport logo of Santa. An evil coal miner. As an evil coal miner. Let's see. Boom. Let's see what that spits out. Hate captchas. I hate them. Jesus. All right, what'd we get? Oh, that's pretty cool. But I don't see that as an eSport. I like that one's an eSport. Let's rerun these a little bit. And maybe I'm gonna take this whole prompt again. Let's take it to the next level. Let's see what metal art, if we bring it back in metal art, let's see if that gives us something. You see, we're pushing edges again. So my fix originally for this was, I thought you rip out the 4B and you'll be able to get it centered with a clean border, but that doesn't seem... I like this with the pith helmet. Very cool. need these to be. Well, that guy's kind of Santa-y. Let's crush a couple. Let's re-roll this once. Oh no! I forgot about my water heater kicking on. Let's go. Highly detailed. Metal art. Boom, boom, boom. So 4B may not be broken. It looks like I just messed up with the aspect ratio. Hilarious. What was our last one? Metal art. Let's go studio lighting. Getting real contrast. Slint. None of these guys are looking Santa. I think we're getting some cool stuff though. Last week I had a job where I did a eSport logo, and I kicked it off in Midjourney, and it was awesome. Got, you know, within, Jesus, I would say I turned maybe 6 prompts. Within 6 prompts, I had, I was 90% of the way there. Pulled it out of there, threw it in Illustrator, vectorized it, cleaned. Obviously, it doesn't do lettering, fonts and stuff like that well, so I took out all the text, replaced it with my own, matched the style, and bam, I was done in less than an hour. I mean, that's unheard of. That's pretty cool. But I wanted a pit helmet. Let's see if I can. Let's do this. Throw this. Let's go Santa Claus. Wearing a pit helmet. Highly detailed metal art. I want to make sure that's all spelled right. You know, this is it's not pit helmet, is it? Shit, pit helmet is the shoot. I said shoot. God, I am. Is it, I think a pit helmet is what the explorers in Africa wore. Pretty cool, too. I like him. Oh, can I whistle copyrighted song? Is that okay? And miner's helmet. With a lantern. And you know what? Instead of metal art, I'm going to do very detailed, and I'm going to do cast iron art. That's cool. A little bit of Photoshop and that's awesome. Yeah. Wearing a miner's helmet. I think that's enough. I mean, I think for Santa, you know, he's probably, it's a lot easier for him to build toys, and he probably puts a lot, you know, especially with the current situation in this country, in this world, and all these maniac conservatives out there. You know, he's probably spending a lot more time in coal mines than building toys. I bet he'd agree with me. So that's where this guy's coming from. Coal miner Santa. Oh, look at that. That is just bonkers. Let's run this a couple more times. I want to see what comes out, and then I think we're. Oh, thank God that water thing turned off. I gotta learn how to reschedule that. It needs to happen in the middle of the night, not at noon. So I've been looking into a couple other things too. I was looking at an AI video editor for cutting out dead air. Because I mean, it's great when people join me on these live streams, but what I really want to do is quickly re-edit it so it's more consumable, where it's not a 2-hour thing. It's nice that you guys are here to join me, but when I post it afterward as a video, like I don't think people need to sit through dead air and all that, and kind of get to the heart of like what I'm talking about. I think that's a lot more interesting than weighing through like the watching experience. I mean, that's what it is. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's interesting. This guy kind of looks like Mario. Oh, come on with your water. You gotta be kidding. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Wearing a miner's helmet. Let's say Victorian. Miner's helmet, highly detailed. Studio lighting. Put a camera in there. I know this is a logo which is illustrative, but it's replicating cast iron. I wonder if I do this, I'll get something a little different. Like it's almost photographing the real cast iron logo. I don't know. Things get out of hand here in Midjourney land. You got to remember what you're asking. Okay. Whew. So, oh, here we go. Stuff's looking cool. trying to see. What's a miner's light called? Maybe I'm... Carbide lamp. Okay, let's see. Yeah, sometimes this works where you do the up arrow and gives you your last command. But I keep getting this fast keeps spitting up. There we go. Let's see. What else can we... I had studio lighting in there. What? I'm gonna put fill light. See if it understands that. For those non-photographers, fill light. You have your main illumination, and then that will cast shadows, and fill light illuminates those shadows. So it's the level of depth in those shadows. Like I have a lot of fill light here, and more of a harsh rim light. I don't know if it's harsh, but strong rim light, and then I use a lot of fill. And it just makes me beautiful. All right. I think we got some cool stuff here. Well, you know, so anyway, the point of this video was to show the issue I was having with doing logos, and it seems that it's fixed as long as you're on a square. There's my image. I love it. That is perfect. Let's download that guy. Finder. Throw him in Photoshop. A little touching up here, and we are golden. So if you're doing a logo, make sure you're working on a square resolution. That seems to give you the best edge, where it's a clean edge all the way around, because obviously you don't want it cut off by the borders. That's what I was hitting. So it's not 4B that's broken, it's me that's broken. Make sure you're working on squares for logos, and you should be good. That's a great learning experience for everyone. I tell you, this stuff is just, this is cutting my time down on projects so much. And what does that do? That makes me more money. Because I can do more projects. There we go. All right. Thanks for joining me. Happy holidays. I hope everyone has a wonderful one, and I hope this tip helps. All right. I'm gonna